Welcome to Conscious Creation with actress, author, and healer Dee Wallace. If you want to take charge of your life, really take charge of your life, the next hour will be a fun, enlightening experience in creating the life you want. Whether it's money, health, success, or relationships, join Dee in celebrating the power of you and see your life expand into joyful creation. To join Dee now, call 319-527-6305. And don't forget, Dee can also be heard on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, plus UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network. And now, here's Dee.
How are you today? Oh, I'm so glad to be here. I've got so much to share with you today. So let's get going. First of all, being one with the new energy, or with energy, being one with energy is the new webinar. It's this Tuesday. You don't want to miss it. A lot of the groundbreaking information that came in through CS, Creation Station, the big training, is going to be shared. And also, I'm so glad you all are enjoying my program with Jennifer McLean. I'm really proud of this program. And as you know, we spent about 6 months creating this. And Lanny recorded a lot of stuff and filmed a lot of stuff for me. So thank you to Lanny too. All right, let's jump in. It's so interesting because I've been experiencing this, and then I talked to my agent, and he said, gosh, Dee, you know, I was talking about him working. I get emails from him at 8 in the morning, and I get emails from him at midnight. And I said, Mike, do you ever stop working? And he said, you know, Dee, I was thinking about that. He said, it seems like I've always got stuff to do, and it seems like I'm always adding more stuff to do. And then I go, oh my God, I have too much stuff to do. But I realize that I really love that. And I went, oh my God, I've been working on the same thing. Why is it that we love doing too much? That's the easiest way I can say it. We just get off on doing too much. So, of course, I checked in with the channel. And here's some really great information. They took me first to a core belief. I don't think I have enough energy to do this. Okay. We know that we are energy. We have to be energy because everything is energy. That's all there is energy. But, the channel said, energy needs balance. So, just like a car engine, if we use all the energy that's in there, then the tank goes dry and we don't have enough power to drive the car. So, as in everything in life and in creation, we want to strive and direct the balance. Some people work too little. Some people work too much. And some people work just right, just like the 3 little bears. Number 2, they took me to core belief 20, which is, when I value myself, I have to abandon myself. And the channel said, be very clear. You value yourself by creating what you want. You abandon yourself by not listening to your limitations, like when you're tired or when you're feeling overwhelmed, etc. So value yourself by creating and create a balance in your life. So if all you do is work, that's not leading a balanced life. That's not balanced creation. Now, there's a really good subject. I think that's going to be our next webinar, guys. I just got a huge hit on that. Balanced creation and how we can do it and where everybody's falling out. Balanced creation. I have to remember that. Okay, number 3. They took me to core belief 50. I do not have permission to love who I am. So we're all sharing the belief. They're saying, everybody, yes, that self-love is pushing ourselves, can't read my writing, into the ground. Pushing myself to do too much. And in this lifetime, it's really easy. Our worlds are going so much faster than when we were children. I mean, you know that. I don't have to tell you that. You're living that, right? But real or highest love, again, is balance. So do we love ourselves enough to go, you know what? I just need some time out here. I'm creating some time out. I'm taking this day. I'm taking that night. Yesterday, I threw a party for my soon-to-be granddaughter. She turned 10. I had 20 kids here and about 20 parents. So it was pretty crazy. A great, fabulous, incredible day. We had a scavenger hunt person come. We had a petting zoo person come. But it was crazy. Lanny and I looked at each other at 7 o'clock and said, let's just go get in bed and watch some TV because we were done. We were done. Okay, so how did I support myself? I asked my kids for some help. I had my beautiful Carmen come so she could help me clean up so I didn't have all that to do. By the time we went to bed at 7 o'clock, you couldn't even tell there was a party here. So I supported myself in that way, and today I have to decide I'm going to take this day to rest and rebalance. And the last one was core belief number 26. I have to give up myself to pay for myself. And doesn't that really sum it up? One of the favorite things I ask myself, is this worth the expense of my energy? Is this worth the expense of my energy? And if it is, I do it. And if it isn't, I reassess it. So I think that's a really good thing for all of you to ask yourselves also. Am I getting a good exchange for my energy in whatever endeavor I'm considering to enter here? All right, we're going to balance everything about that formula. We're claiming the symbol. We're calling in the golden light and the violet flame. I am divine love, so it is. Let's just take a quick moment and direct our hearts to be open, balanced, and merge with our whole brains. our chakras to be open, balanced, repaired, spinning in the right direction. And we are directing our hara lines to be straight, strong, and through the ID point so we stay in our knowing. We are, and we are connected to the highest information, the highest knowledge, and the highest understanding, and so it is. Everybody, please remember to use your light to create. And we are going to the calls. All right, Miss Diana in New York, you're up.
Hello, Dee.
Hello, baby.
Thank you. Thank you for taking the call. Perfect opening as usual. I'm just looking for any advice Channel has for, I have some upcoming appointments for a current physical serious health issue that I'll find out more about tomorrow. So I want to know, everything you said applies to me, so bring it on. What do we got?
Diana, when I say you're directing and focused on what you want with love, it goes right to no.
Wow,
so you're all up in the fear, baby.
Well, I didn't think I was. I actually feel really good. I've been directing it. What I was challenged with is trying to find a way to spin it in what to say positively and not bring in.
Okay, guys, again, don't make this hard. What do you want? You want to be brilliantly healthy, right?
Abundantly healthy. Yep, brilliantly healthy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You match that with love. So go to your love place.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's what being fabulously healthy feels like, and that's what you want. Your order is to the universe of your body, and that's where you live. I just walked through somebody who's been challenged with stage 3 cancer. And she was on the yearly private sessions. She just got a clean bill. But you have to keep focused on what you want through love. Okay. So I get all these tests back tomorrow. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. No, we want you to be in your knowing that those tests are coming back just fine. Because your body, if you go to the 0 point, your body is perfect health.
Okay.
Now there's one core belief they want to give you. This page here, 1 through 5. Yeah, see, I can never be God. Guys, again, health is our greatest final frontier. We have been taught that our health is not in our power of creation, that the doctors know, the medicine knows. It's not up to us, but it is up to us. All creation is up to us, Diana. Okay?
Yes.
So your job...
I just had it.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Please tell me.
Your job is just to stay in love around your health. And fill your light up with that knowing. So go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, thank you. I mean, I really have been doing that, I thought, and I'm obviously falling out. But when I checked in, I got sheet 6. And sheet 6 is, I am self-love, I am that I am, thank you, God. And it's sitting in front of me, and as I just looked at it, I had a picture of God outside of me. God outside of me. God, bestow all your blessings upon me. Somebody else doing that. So that's
right, baby. And that's our last frontier. Your light is God.
So I want to reframe that, and I am the creator. I know I say that. I do my breathing exercises, and I am the powerful God, creator of me and my life, and okay.
So this is your opportunity. This is your great breakthrough. Oh my God, I was saying the words and I thought I was doing it well, and I'm still seeing God outside of me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I have to correct. That's what I have to embrace is my light. So let me just suggest to everybody that they use the word energy instead of God.
Yes.
Because we're taught for eons and eons and eons that God's some guy sitting up there way far away. It's kind of, been taught to our DNA, really.
Mm-hmm.
Use the energy of your light to create what you want. And that is God. Okay?
Anything
Beautiful.
the channel can tell me? Anything else about tomorrow?
Well, the first thing that came up is you're creating it.
Okay. I'll create it.
I said, is there anything to worry about? It goes right to no.
Okay.
And that's the right question.
I appreciate that.
But
all
we
right.
know.
I'll follow up with you. I have a private with you tomorrow, so I'll let you know.
Perfect. All righty. Thanks, Diana.
Thank you for your help.
Look forward to it. You bet, baby.
Yep. Bye. Bye-bye.
Okay, Miss Lisa in Florida. What's it?
Hey there.
Hi.
I would like to know if there is anything energy-wise that is causing my right palm below my pinky finger and ring finger to itch.
It's all about money. What's going on with money?
Oh, okay. Yeah, there isn't a lot of it.
Okay, yeah. So they're showing me your hand like opening and closing, like trying to grab money, right?
Oh, wow. Okay. Uh-huh.
Again, you're seeing money outside of you. The creation of money is within you. Use your light to love money. When I say you love money, it goes right to no, because you don't have it. And in order to create anything you want, you must love it, sweetheart. It's one of the basic principles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like
are you doing the breathing exercise? Nope.
Right.
Okay. So if you want to create what you want to create, do what you know is going to create it for you. And the best exercise that the channel's given us is the breathing exercise. Opens the vagus nerve, takes the signal throughout your whole body and sends it out to the universe to match. Okay? Start. Find your love place. Go to your love place. Live in your love place and go, oh, this is what having money feels like. Oh, this is nice. Money's love. Okay?
Right.
That's what your hand's about. Okay, babe.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. You can do this. Joanna in New Mexico. What's up?
Hi. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, that's a miracle. I've just started doing some of your work through a friend, Vicki Perez, who has been coaching me, and this is my third call. Oh, she's absolutely fabulous. This is my third call that I've listened to, and I just can't tell you how delighted I am to discover the simplicity and beauty of this. I have been in a period of time regarding a home that I went under foreclosure for, filing bankruptcy, just all this story stuff. And I've had a lot of realization since I've been doing this work with youth through Vicky's instruction.
Okay,
And,
so what's your question, Joanna?
my question is, how do I start following through and release the beliefs that I have to steal, lie, or cheat to get what I want, and heal myself from, I was fired in 2005, and I feel like I never really reestablished myself financially. Like,
Okay. Stop telling your story, because I want to give you answers. And I say that with a great deal of love.
No, I need answers. I don't know how to start to ask for them, so thank you. I need to know what I don't know.
Well, first of all, you don't know that everything's energy and you have to direct it. That's the first premise of this work. We learned that in 5th grade. Everything's energy. Energy's neutral. Energy will be directed by your subconscious, your old fears, your false childhood trainings, social media, anything that gets its attention. Okay? You have to consciously direct the energy toward what you want. The easiest way to find that out is to write down. You see, it's not really about money, they're saying. Hold on, I've got to go to the life subjects list on my sheet. Hang on a minute. Well, come on. Here, one. Yeah, it's about your divine right destiny. For some reason, and I'm going right to your dad, you were taught that you weren't supposed to be successful, that it wasn't in your destiny to be successful. So do you remember your dad modeling that or verbally teaching you that?
Totally.
Okay. So that's where your hang-up is. But you see, you had to become aware of that. And that's why I tell all of you, whatever subject you are interested in breaking through on, write down and make a list of everything you were taught and everything that was modeled to you. Because our little kids are running the show. We, as adults, know what we consciously want, and they go, no, that's not safe. Remember, we learned when we were little that we weren't supposed to have that. So you've got to create yourself really struggling because your destiny isn't to have a lot and be really successful. Well, you got to start working with little Joanna and saying, dude, I understand where you got that belief, but I'm parenting you now. And will you trust me to work through all this so we can adopt new belief systems that empower us and give us what we want? And the top for you right now, you want to get up every day. Do you have a love place, Joanna? A love place is anything you think of that immediately opens your heart and puts a smile on your face.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
that love place, feeling, that love creates everything you want. But you have to choose to go there first and go, okay, this is what success feels like. This is what being successful in my business feels like. This is who I am, this love around success. Okay.
So that's what this house that I'm losing has represented. And I've recognized. Well,
then you don't want to use that as your love place.
Right. so I that just came up when you said that, and I recognized that that's one of my attachments to it. So I can see that. And what else?
It's time for you to create something new. Also, by the way, they want you to know that. So, losing this house, if you choose, can be a really positive step for you.
Yeah.
But not if you go into victim mode, Joanna. That's not going to do you any good. All right, baby?
I got that. And what's going on?
I write out all of the formula for creation in Born. So if I were you, I would pick up Born, giving birth to a new you, and start practicing everything in there. One last quick question, then I got to move on, honey.
What's going on with my throat?
You're not speaking your truth to yourself. You see, you're not speaking how magnificent and how powerful you are. Start speaking that to you, to yourself, and your throat will clear up. All righty?
Yeah.
Good questions. Thanks. We love having you in the community. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, Miss Cindy in Pennsylvania, you're on.
Hi, how are you?
Pretty fab.
Good. I need some help with what I'm either not hearing or picking up on. In the last week, I've fallen and badly bruised my right knee. Then I slipped and pulled the muscle at the top of the back of that same leg. And I'm also just recovering from my third bout of Lyme disease. So what is my body trying to tell me that I am not hearing? Can you help me with that?
Yep. Your body's telling you you can get where you want to go, but you don't believe it. So where are you trying to get to in your life?
Well, I would like to get to being retired soon. I'm 71 now.
Yep. So, you see, if we don't listen to what we're telling ourselves, then our body will go, okay, well, I'll just create a physical thing so you can't go to work.
Oh.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if it's because I'm not in present moment, because I'm always thinking of all the other things yet I have to do, and I just need to be more in present moment.
Yes,
but what you said makes
that's true
sense.
also, but it's more about you're not listening to the fact that you want more balance in your life, and you want to rest more. And so your body goes, all right, I'll just trip you up so you have to.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
You bet, baby cakes.
Have a good day.
Oh, that's the plan. I'm going to have a great day. Helen in Colorado, you're on.
Good morning, Dee. Thank you
Morning,
so much for being here, doing what you do.
Thank you. What's your question?
Our family's having a challenge, and I'm looking for some support in dealing with the aftermath of an attempted suicide.
Okay, well, I know all about that. As you know, I
know
have
you do.
2 people in my family that committed suicide. Many people say suicide to cry for help. The channel says that's not true. Well, that's very interesting. That's a new piece of information for me. So the highest question is, why do people attempt suicide? And pretty much the channel is saying it's the same for everybody, which is also surprising to me. We're going to a core belief, this page here, 20 through 32, 23, 24, 25. Well, again, I have to give myself up to pay for myself. So that means I have to give up myself to have the right to be who I am. So who's he trying to be that people are saying he can't be?
I don't know the answer to that, but that's a good thing to investigate.
Is he gay?
He has not declared that to us. I've wondered that, questioned that, but he's not ever been open at all about that.
Well, because he doesn't think people will give him the permission. You know, we're walking into dangerous times here, guys, about that politically. And I don't get political on this show, but I'm telling you, people do not have the right to be who they are. You're going to see more and more dysfunctional problems in our society. We've come so far in our freedom, and now we're going backwards. And well, the channel wants to tell us why. Hold on. We'll get back to this. I believe.
Okay.
There. I do not have permission to love who I am. Well, doesn't that sum it up? So, a lot of people are trying to say you don't have permission to be who you are. I would start talking to his energy before you talk to him face to face and say, we love you and we accept you just the way you are, any way that you are. We just want you to own who you are, and you have permission from us to do that. Do you think the rest of the family would go along with that? Do you think the rest of the family would be okay with him being gay?
I don't know about his mother. I'm his step. So I think his father would be struggled a little with that, but I think ultimately, yes, he'd be there. I don't know what his mother would do.
Well, as a mother, I just want my kid to be happy.
Right.
Happy and healthy. You know, I want to guide her and teach her, and I don't want her to be me. She has a right to create her own belief systems, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody has a right to create. Hold on. Have we asked all the right questions? Is there anything higher? Yeah, and I'm not saying necessarily, well, the channel's saying, okay. Boy, did I get slapped in the face. I started to say, I'm not saying that he is gay, and the channel says, well, we are.
Oh.
So, and
okay.
maybe he isn't even aware of it. He just knows he doesn't have permission to be who he is.
Right. Okay.
So when he knows that, then he can also know more about himself. Do you understand?
I do, yes.
Okay. That's your answer, babe.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yep, you bet, Helen. Good question. Thank you. Jennifer in Houston, you're on.
Good morning, Dee.
Good morning, baby.
And I'm happy to be here. I'm calling because I've been creating out of this world. It goes on and on and on. But in so doing, things get really complicated, or just like your agent, I'm overcommitted.
Whose choice is that? Whose choice is that?
It seems to be my choice, and when I felt into it, it said that if I didn't worry in quotes about time and money, everything would be quite simple. But I create the complication by
so stop.
wanting to do something fast. I'm sorry?
So you've got your own answer. You're just not choosing to move on it because of the fear of, if I don't knock myself silly, it'll all go away. Well, it's not going to go away unless you believe it's going to go away, because as you believe, it is delivered to you. So why don't you know all this good that I've created, I deserve, and it's consistent, and it's staying here, and I'm just claiming more and more balance around it. Do you know they've proven, guys, they've proven at Apple, they've proven at Microsoft, all the big companies have proven that when they give their employees time off during the day, and they can hang, and they can meditate, and they can take some time to do personal things, that they get almost twice as much done when they take a break. Because why? Because it rebalances you. And what happens when we rebalance ourselves? The channel opens up and it's much clearer. Okay, so ask the question you really want to know, Jennifer, because the channel is saying you haven't yet.
Do I know how to receive? Is that the question?
That's the question. Does she know how to receive? Nope.
Weird.
So you think, I got to kill myself if I'm going to receive stuff. But that's not how creation works, guys. Creation works by you being in alignment, which means in harmony with the thing that you want to create. So the more you love and are in harmony with money, the more money comes. The more you love and are in harmony with a healthy body, the more health you have. Same thing in relationships. Same thing in success. You got it? Jennifer?
Yes, I'm here.
Did you hear the first part of the show?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, well, listen to it again, because it's everything about what you're asking.
Okay. And the issue with landlord and the keys that are lost and all of that will magically resolve itself if I just...
No. If you just what?
Wait for USPS to find the keys?
Well, no, you got to create finding the keys, which means you have to love having the keys. And you have to direct the universe. I know where they are. Find them for me. But right now you're going, the keys are lost, the keys are lost, the keys are lost. Oh my God, the keys are lost. So they have to stay lost. Oh my gosh, guys. How can I teach you to only say what you want? To only focus on already having what you want, and to feel love and peace around that. That's your job in creation.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Jennifer, right now, go to your love place and love the UPS. Just love him.
Okay.
See, you haven't been doing that, have you?
No, we've had quite a few issues, but it's all right. I'll manage that from here.
Okay. Well, don't manage it. Create. That's the last word.
Oh, great harmony with USPS.
Okay. All right, baby cakes. Bye-bye. All right, Nancy, what's up? Whoops. There you go. I got you on. There you are.
Okay, I'm going to throw you a clinker because, I'm 74.
No, there are no clinkers here.
Well,
just ask,
I feel
ask
like
your question. Just ask your question.
my question is, I have enough money, and I'm looking for ways now to simplify my life, spend my damn fucking money, and get the fuck off this planet. I've had enough. I took a ride yesterday to be alone in the car.
Okay,
I have
Nancy.
no family, and I just want to leave. Suicide seems great, Dee.
Well, as you believe.
Well, that's great encouragement. You sound like you're my mother. Get a gun. Do it right.
Well, you're telling me that. So why would I argue with you? I cannot create your life, Nancy. You're the only one that can create your life. And you know that you go in and out of spiraling. You know this. Sometimes hold on. Sometimes you call in and you're so upbeat and you're so positive, and then other times you call in and give us this. Which Nancy do you want to be? Because the happy Nancy doesn't want to do this. What is making you so unhappy? You are.
I hear you, and when I go to my happy place, then others jerk me off, and then I can't get myself back to happiness.
Not true. That's not true unless you believe it is. And
I couldn't
according
get myself
to the
in
channel,
happiness yesterday.
That's because you believe that happiness, when you get happy and you're truly happy in your life, people jerk you off. Well, that's a no-win situation, baby. Can we turn that?
Right.
Are you willing to turn that around right now? Are you willing to turn
like
it? Yes or no? Are you willing to turn it around right now? Yes or no? Yes or no?
I don't know what's on the other side.
Nope. Yes or no? Are you willing to turn that belief around?
I want to say yes, and my heart says no.
Well, that's because you have this belief. So are you willing to let go of this belief and adopt a new belief that can empower you to be happy? Are you willing?
Yes, I'm willing. I'm willing.
Okay,
I've been
good.
willing for 30, 40 years. I've been willing for 70 years.
Nancy?
I'm tired, Dee. I'm not energetic.
I hear you. All right, take a breath. Take a breath. I don't want to talk anymore. I'm going to guide you through this. Take a breath. You're safe here. The entire community is coming forward to surround you with love. Everybody, please participate that's on the call.
And all I want to say is get the fuck away from me.
I don't want you to talk, Nancy. Everybody just surround her with love. You're safe. You're safe. We're keeping you safe. You're safe.
You think I'm safe?
And I want you to know that when you allow people to love you and you allow yourself to love you, you are safe and secure in this world. So say it with me silently. When I allow others to love me, and when I allow myself to love me, I am safe and secure in this world. We invoke the symbol, the formula, the violet flame, the golden light. We are divine love, and so it is. I want you to get up every morning and direct yourself into that knowing, Nancy. And the whole community is holding you in safety and security while you work through this. You're okay.
Well, be still and know that I am God is what
right.
I grew up with, and I can't even stand being alone now anymore. I can't stand the stillness. I can't stand activity. I can't stand anything, even though I'm willing.
Because, Nancy, you can't stand yourself because you need to break through this belief. You can do this.
So.
You can do this. You can do this. Okay, we love you. We love you.
I don't care if you do.
Well, I'm sorry. I got to move on, baby. We love you, and we wish you the best. Shirley in Paris, you're on.
Hi, Dee. Can you hear me?
I can hear you just great,
Dee?
Baby. Yes, I hear you.
Thanks. Well, listen, this call has been fabulous because I've been listening to everyone, and everyone has given me answers. You're giving me answers, but I'd love to ask anyway. Dee, what does the channel have to say for me? I have two businesses. But one business, I'd really like to get it going, and I'm wondering why I'm holding myself back from doing what I need to do for
okay,
this
I'm
business.
going right to your... Hold on.
Thank
I'm
you.
going right
Tell
to
me.
your dad. This page here. 49. If it's good for me, I won't like it. So what did your dad teach you or model to you? In regards to business, that if it's good for me, I'm not going to like it. Did he have to work too hard? Did somebody screw him over? What did he teach you when you were little?
Well, he was a hardworking person. He worked, like almost like one full-time job and one half-time job. He was a really good hard worker, but I think there was a bit of a, I want to say, I think maybe sometimes a bit of a mistrust on people who are like in business or, and didn't really always, have confidence in what people said.
Yeah. So I love working and I love making money, but I don't trust the guys, and they're going to screw me over. That's where your block is. So you get to choose creating people that you trust, or not moving forward in the fear that you are attracting people that you can't trust. Guys, whatever your parents taught you that's negative is what you don't want. But you've got to get conscious of it. So that's your answer. Go to your love place and say, okay, I am attracting to me love and people that I can trust in every way that will take care of me in this business. That's my command to the energy.
Yeah, but they're there. But there's a part that I have to do in me, and all I have to do is just basically share the opportunity of this business with people. And I'm like, I feel like I feel when I'm inviting people or telling people about this, I don't feel truthful enough. And there's nothing wrong with the business, but I feel like I'm not.
Shirley,
tell me.
Mm-hmm. Then you're not trusting yourself. It's still a matter of trust. Could I come on this show and go, oh gosh, I don't know if I can give people the right answer. I don't trust my channel. I don't know if what I'm saying is correct. Would any of you tune in? No.
No.
Okay. So, you see, we can only match in the universe what we create ourselves as. If we don't trust ourselves, we're not going to trust the universe or the people out there in it. So you start working with your little girl, with little Shirley.
Yeah.
Okay? Because it started around 3 years old. Little Shirley not trusting herself and the decisions she made.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to start working with her and go, look, this is what Daddy taught us, but this isn't who we are. This is just a belief that we can change around. Will you work with me to trust ourselves so we can have everything we want? Because trust me, guys, your little kids are ready. They're ready to be free. But they need to know you're going to take care of them on this journey. Okay, Shirley?
Okay.
All right, baby.
Perfect. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. Okay.
You bet. You bet. All right, guys. Oh, my goodness. What a show. Woo! So let's get balanced because there's a lot of people off balance. You see, whenever you go into reaction, you have to rebalance yourself. We are directing our hearts to open front and back, merge with our whole brain. We are directing our chakras to be open, balanced, repaired, spinning in the right direction. We are directing our hara lines to be straight, strong, and through the ID point. We claim we are, and we are connected to the highest information, the highest knowledge, and the highest understanding. And so it is. Let's say it together. I love me. Woo! I love me. And I love me even more because I know that's what it's all about.
Thanks for joining Dee on Conscious Creation. Visit her website at imdwallace.com for awesome downloads, archived shows, enlightening webinars, and amazing free offerings. And remember, you can hear Dee every week on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, plus UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network. Be sure to join us next week for Conscious Creation with Dee Wallace. And remember, loving yourself is the key to creation.